What's up guys, it's your girl Brianna, also known as Mini Marley, and today I'm going to be doing a talk through get ready with me with you guys. So I have not really done a talk through type makeup video at all, or in a long time, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I have a lot of things that I want to share with you guys. I haven't been on YouTube that much, which I do know, so I have a lot of explaining to do. And yeah, I just want to share with you guys what's going on with my life right now while I get ready to go to school. Really, I'm not going anywhere special, but yeah, let's get started. So I know I'm looking a little bit crazy, but we better get cute real quick. My brows about to be on fleek, my hair about to be on fleek. Don't even worry, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is start with my hair. I like to undo my twist, fluff out my hair, do all that good stuff, and then tie it down while my edges are laying, so that by the time I'm ready, my edges are nice and in place. They're not moving all day. And you guys asked me how I keep my edges so sleek and stuff, and that's basically what I do. So I do my hair before my makeup and tie it down, give it a chance to set, get the edges looking right, and that's pretty much it. So I have my Eco Styler gel, my little scarf thing, I have my little hair toothbrush, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start unraveling these twists. Okay, so I took all the twists out of my hair and I went ahead and, like, you know, separated them. The next thing I do is go in with my pick and I start basically fluffing it into the shape that I want it. Making sure that if you have any parts at the back, you get rid of those, and I do, so I'm just gonna do that. So the back part of my hair is pretty good. Now for this part, to make sure that it stays back, I basically take my pick and then fluff it in that direction. So I like to just push it all back first and then I fluff it going backwards. Okay, so now my hair is nice and fluffed. Everything looks really good. The only thing that's not done is my edges. So what I like to do is pull my hair to the direction that I want it, like that. Then get started on my edges. What do I use for my edges? Eco Styler gel. And I've always used the same thing forever and ever. Eco Styler gel, my little hair toothbrush. And I just get some of that on there. Start slicking. Okay, so now that my edges are all pretty much laid, I'm gonna go ahead and take my scarf, this one, and just pull it over like that. Pull it over the edges, making sure that it's nice and laid down. Tie it down. So now my edges are all slicked down, my hair is out of my face, out of my way. I'm basically setting this part so that it stays up all day and so that my edges stay laid all day, and I'm ready to start my makeup. So now that my hair is all done, we can finally talk. So I'm gonna start with my brows, and what I've been using for my brows lately is a powder because I felt like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow was making my brows a little bit too strong. So I've been using this Stila palette. This is the Mind one. I also have Soul, and I just use this brown color right here. I'm also just using an angled brush. This one is by Shea Moisture. So I guess the first thing that I should talk about is why I have not been on YouTube, like, at all. So for those of you that don't know, I'm currently in my last semester of college. Woo! I'm finishing a semester early, and yeah, because of that, it's like really stressful. I'm trying to fit a lot into this semester because Like, it's too expensive. My school is ridiculously expensive, and yeah, I want to be able to finish sooner so that I can start making more YouTube videos. But yeah, that's basically all I've been doing, is just trying to finish up school. I'm in the honors college at my school, so I have to write like a 25-page paper thesis, and girl, this semester is just a struggle. So that is why I haven't been on YouTube. But yeah, 2016 should be a really big year for my channel, because I'll be able to like do YouTube full time at that point and give you guys all the videos that you want. So just bear with me, it's almost over. I graduate in December. So to outline my brows, I'm just using what I always use, NC45 Studio Fix Concealer by MAC, and I just have this really tiny, I don't even know how to explain this brush, but it's by e.l.f. You guys have been asking me so much for makeup tutorials, and I really want to do them, but then I see like Nikki tutorials and all of them, their videos are just so good. The lighting, everything's perfect, and I don't know, that's just a thing about me. Like, if it's not perfect, like, I just don't even attempt doing things sometimes. So like, I know that the lighting on my makeup videos aren't that perfect, so I'm like, no, let's just wait until I get it all figured out. But today I was just like, no, this is ridiculous. I actually haven't done a video in so long. Okay, so my brows are done now. They might look a little bit obnoxious right now, but I put powder on my brows when I like powder my face, and it kind of tones them down. So I'm not too worried about it. This is what they look like. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is just prime my face, and I'm using this Topshop primer that I got at Topshop. I think that it's really good. It's kind of like the Smashbox primer that everybody uses, and yeah, it's actually a lot cheaper. So I picked this up when I was there, and that's what I've been using for like a year now. And then I'm gonna go in with some of the, what is this, Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. And I'm just gonna go through that and like cover up some of these dark spots on my face. Let me tell you guys, my face was so nice when I got back from Ghana. I guess it's because I was not really drinking juice while I was there. I was only drinking water. I was super active, eating 3 meals a day. I came back like 7 pounds lighter. My skin was flawless and everything. And then I let myself go. No, but yeah, I need to like get back healthy. I feel like I've been like just all over the place. So BeautyCon was a few weeks ago, and I went. For those of you that don't know, I like never go to events, which is really bad. And since I'm like really taking my channel a lot more seriously these days, I feel like I need to be at these events and, you know, go to things. And I also really enjoy meeting you guys, but I'm just a really shy person, and people don't believe that. I mean, I can say I'm a really shy person. I feel like that's something that I've developed since coming to college. I don't know if it's because I was like thrown in like, you know, a situation where I didn't know anybody and I kind of like went into a shell. I'm really not sure. I obviously have friends here, but I don't have a ton of friends. I'm not like that outgoing like I used to be. I don't know, but I basically, yeah, I'm like really shy when I don't know anyone. Once I know you, I'm like, oh, turn up, let's have fun. But when I don't know people, it's just, I'm so shy. And I never really had anyone to go to these events with. Well, Michael would come with me for the most part, but like after a certain point, he's like, okay, like I don't want to go to these events with like beauty, hair, all that. So I was just like, yeah, I guess I'm not going whenever he wouldn't go. So then I met Anika, lovely Anika, if you guys watch her YouTube channel. And since then, we pretty much go to all of these events together because we both get invited. And yeah, it's like much easier for me to like talk to people and stuff when I have a friend with me. Like this video if you're like that. I don't know, people think that because I'm on here and I do this, like I must be super outgoing and everything, but I get shy and I'm like nervous meeting new people. So anyway, we went to BeautyCon and it was super fun. And this was like definitely the most fun event that I've been to yet. I met so many really cool YouTubers. I got to meet Bree, Smartista, and Smartista Beauty. If you guys aren't following her, follow her. I also got to meet the notorious Kia, and yeah, we got to hang out too. Super nice, so cool, love you girl. So yeah, that was awesome. And yeah, I got to meet so many of my subscribers, which I didn't think that you guys were there or that people were gonna be there and see me. I don't really know, but yeah, I met so many of you guys, which was awesome. Took so many pictures, and yeah, BeautyCon was definitely a success. Okay, so I pretty much covered up like the dark spots that I want to cover. I don't like spend too much time like going crazy with that, but yeah, so I just like to cover up most of the dark spots. So now I'm just gonna go in with my MAC Fix Plus and spray my face. This is something that I've been doing lately. I don't know, I feel like it helps me blend my foundation better, like that. And then I'm going in with the foundation that I always use. This is MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I'm in the color NC50. Oh, the brush that I'm using, this is the Tarte, you know, that big fat kabuki brush by Tarte. I love using dense kabuki type brushes for my foundation. I feel like it just gives you a flawless finish. Like, look at, I haven't done pretty much anything and this just looks so smooth. I also got to meet Natural 85 at BeautyCon. It actually wasn't the first time I met her. I got to meet her at Curl Fest, which was awesome. And I'm sure you guys have met some of your favorite YouTubers, and people aren't always the same way in person as they are on their channel. And it can be like a little awkward sometimes meeting people, because you think you know like their whole life because you watch them on YouTube, and then you meet them and you know how it goes. But yeah, I met Natural 85 at Curl Fest, and it was so exciting meeting her actually, because she's just as sweet and nice as she is on YouTube. And she actually recognized my face. She didn't know exactly who I was, but she recognized my face, and I was just like, oh my god, Natural. So yeah, but I actually saw her again at BeautyCon, and so that was really cool, getting to hang out with her and some other YouTubers. It was my first time feeling like I was in the little YouTube clique, you know what I mean? So that was awesome. So I also just like to make sure that I take my foundation down a little bit and cover up any spots that I might have on my chin, and also just blend it, especially since this foundation is a little bit dark right now. I just want to make sure that everything's nice. And so now that my foundation is on, my face is really clear and smooth looking, I'm going to get ready to go in with my concealer. Now, I recently got this concealer from MAC. This is the Select Moisture Cover Up in NC42. But before that, I was using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. You guys know about that one. This is just a little bit lighter, and I've been feeling like the strong highlight a little bit. So I'm just going in with that, and I'm just putting a couple dots, or maybe I'm just gonna smear it on, same thing, whatever. So I'm just going in, blending that out. I like to take it along the side of my nose and then just down. Girl, I don't know, sometimes I like to do all these extra stuff that I don't even know why I do them, but like the beauty gurus on YouTube do it, so I be like, girl, okay, I'm gonna take it down, right down here. Now I'm going in with my Then Eye powder in Banana, and this e.l.f. blush brush. It's just like pointed, tapered, which I think is perfect for getting in right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and bake under the eyes a little bit. And I like to go ham with the powder under my eyes and like in my T-zone area, because I have really oily skin and I like to make sure that it's set. I kind of like just rub my brush over after I pack it on and like press it in on my nose a little. Whoa, look at my nose. Oh my god, I look like I don't know what I'm doing. That's so funny. But yeah, while that is on my face and I'm looking like a ghost, I'm just gonna go ahead and start working on the eyes. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is take that Moisture Cover Up concealer, put a little bit of it on my eyelids, and then go ahead and blend that out with my finger. Okay, So now that I have that concealer on my lids just to kind of give me a nice base, I'm going to use a flesh toned type of what do you call these things, eyeshadow from the Stila palette, just to kind of set that powder. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is go in with this same palette, and it's like a dark dusty rose color. Sips tea. So the other palette that I like to just keep out on my vanity is the Stila Soul palette, and this one is cool because it has all of the metallic shades. So I'm just going in with this light metallic shimmery color, and I'm gonna put that in the corners of my eye. And I'm gonna go in with a clean blending brush to blend this corner because yeah, I got a little crazy. So that is pretty much all I'm gonna do for the eyes because I'm not going anywhere special. So we're back to the face, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is take my all over powder brush. This is like a no-name brush that I got a long time ago, and I am going to take my powder L'Oreal True Match, L'Oreal True Match, and this is in the color N8 Cappuccino. I'm just gonna take some of that powder and then put that on my face, making sure that I don't go over the highlight exactly, but I do blend around the edges to make sure that everything pretty much flows properly and doesn't look too crazy. So I also want to tell you guys that I finally finished raising all the money that I was trying to raise for the kids in Ghana, the school that I volunteered at when I was studying abroad. And I really want to raise money for those students. If you don't know what I'm talking about, click up here to find out. Here's the video. And basically, yeah, I was trying to raise $500 to send them some brand new school supplies. And I finally reached that goal a while ago actually, and I've just been trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna send the supplies. There's a company that I really love. They basically package the book bags with all of the school supplies in it, and then they ship it to wherever you like, and they work with a lot of organizations that give back to the community, that type of thing. And I really wanted to work with them and do that, but shipping all of those book bags over to that school is gonna cost like $600. I was kind of allotting $200 for shipping and then the other $300 for the supplies. But yeah, so now I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I would love to reopen that fundraiser and try to raise all the money that I'm gonna need for shipping. Let me know, would you guys be interested in donating? Because I didn't get that good of a response actually, to be honest. I feel like people don't like to donate on GoFundMe that much. You're not really sure what people are doing with the money, and I totally understand that. But yeah, if you are interested in contributing, let me know, because I really do want to reopen that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about the school supplies. But yeah, I am contouring right now using the CoverGirl Queen Collection Mineral Bronzer in Q120. And I actually got this sent to me from CoverGirl with some other stuff, and I've just been using it. And this is a NYX brush 02. And yeah, I just use that to contour a little bit, nothing serious. Just to add some color back to my face, because it can get pretty light with the highlight. And I also use that here where the line from my little scarf is, just in case you guys were like, oh my god. Yeah, I easily blend that away with this contour powder. It's actually a bronzer, I keep saying contour powder. And I'm also just gonna bring it along here. And then I'm going to go in with my blush. This is Black Radiance Toasted Almond. And I just use this little e.l.f. small tapered kabuki brush type thing. And I just rub it in there. And then put that on. And I kind of connect it with my contour. You know how to be doing, girl. So Now I'm all blushed. I use the Glow Dust in Radiate by Topshop. I love gold highlighters, like it needs to be gold. So that's what I use, and it's like a loose dust. But yeah, so this is the highlights. As you can see, my temple, not my temples, but like right above the brows, a little bit down center of my nose right here, and on the tip of my nose, and then I take a little bit on the chin area and on the cupid's bow. So now that I have all of that on, I'm gonna spray my face again with the Fix Plus. I like to put that on after I have all my powders, everything on, just to like set it, of course. And I do it before I put on my mascara, because sometimes it causes my mascara to like, you know, get all over my eye. So there we go. Yes, let me just show you guys in like lower light. So it's kind of dark, but as you can see, flawless finish, I think. Highlight, fleeky. Yes, yes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in and do my mascara and I'm done. I don't like to do eyeliner when I'm just having a regular day. First of all, it takes way too long, so I would never finish in time, even though I'm still always late. Second, I just feel like it's just a little much for my everyday look. So I like to use the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara and the Benefits They're Real mascara. So I'm just gonna use both of those. I start with the Lights Camera Flashes. Okay, so this eye has the Benefits They're Real mascara and this eye doesn't. And as you can see, this one's a lot darker than this. So that is why I use both. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is my lips. So I am just going to line my entire lips with cork. Okay. So this is my lips lined with cork. I actually really like cork on its own. Okay, so I just filled in the center of my lips a little bit with MAC Taupe, and it's a matte shade. And I'm actually gonna go in with Bittersweet by MAC, which is a brown shade, and kind of just darken the outsides of my mouth a little bit. Okay. This is what I call a nude lip for brown skin. And yeah, this is basically what I wear on a daily basis. Okay, so this is my finished makeup look. Pretty simple, nice highlight, nice little contour, little play, smooth skin, kill 'em. So the last thing I'm gonna do is just take this off my hair and show you guys the finished look. So as you can see, I've left this on the entire time that I was doing my makeup, and this is what my edges are looking like. Nice and laid. And I'm just gonna go in like this. Nothing special. And fluff my hair out. My hair is already really growing back, but yeah, I'm probably going to actually get it cut down a little bit because I feel like it's gotten a little bit out of control, but I am really loving it. Like, I am not sad at all about cutting my hair. This is like the best decision. I feel like it's so healthy and it's also really nice and stylish. But yeah, so this is the final look. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I really enjoyed doing this get ready with me. So I will be doing a lot more makeup tutorials, but like I said, just bear with me. I'm finishing up college and it is just a struggle period right now. But 2016, we finna get lit. We hit 200K. Oh my God, I noticed, and something will be coming up. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.